This is the Business Leadership Series Minute with your host, the best-selling author of Don't Buy a Duck and founder of MarketingStrategyHero.com, Derek Champagne.
I know my agency was a few years on the ground that were really lean to get it off the ground before we really started taking off, and a few other businesses like that as well. And I think sometimes when that happens, it's harder to get outside of that development phase and start mentoring others. So I really love that it's happening faster for you and you're going right into that mentorship role, which is really important, and to realize that already at this soon, that giving back and helping others is kind of one of the next rites of passage when you start to do well as an entrepreneur.
Absolutely.
So what other advice would you have for our audience? Maybe those that are either looking at a product or service and are just in the early stages of tinkering with design. What are some things that stood out to you, the biggest landmarks or milestones for you?
Honestly, one of the biggest ones was just like this. It's kind of cliche, but just do it. Just go for it. So I spent a year and a half. I was a WANTrepreneur. It's like I want to start a business, but it was after my homework and after my job and after all these things. And it was only 6 months before I thought of the Illumable that I decided, it's like, I'm all in. That's it. It's like, I'm going to work 40 hours a week on this no matter what. Like I had my other job. But it's like, I'm going to devote full time to this. And I hadn't even thought of the Illumable yet. I just knew it was like, I'm going to start a business. And once I jumped all in, like, it's crazy how fast it happened. Wow. Once I was just dedicated. So I think just be decisive. I think sometimes we spin our wheels too much because we're afraid of the risk or we're afraid it's going to be too hard. And I think that's bigger than anything is just go for it. Like the worst that could happen in America, like it's impossible to fail. If you fail, the worst that happens is you just go get a job again and then you just go while you work on something else on the side. Like you can't lose in today's age in America if you work hard. So I don't think there's as much risk as people think. So just go for it.
To hear full episodes of the Business Leadership Series, visit blsnow.net.